Hey guys, how's it going? It is CRYPTIC here, and I am here to bring us a new series which I am restarting. It is the MyTeam CareerMode. We're bringing back the CRYPTIC Racing Team name back into my series. Been out of action, out of F1 and sim racing for quite a while. I thought it would be the best time to get back into it. So, just doing a voiceover here. I did a wee small preview stream on Twitch. If you want to go check that out, the link will be in the description. Just basically showing off a few of the career options and choices that I made throughout this here. This is obviously me going through, settings, how the team looked, and all of that sort of stuff as well. What I'd be looking to do as well is also doing highlights on YouTube. So similar to this video here that I'm posting, you'll be able to see this, all the progression, everything on YouTube as well. So don't you worry if you're not subscribed on Twitch and you're just subscribed on YouTube, don't worry, you'll still be able to see some of it. But if you do want to see the full streams, they are all over on Twitch. Now, I haven't really decided whether I will do this often or what kind of schedule I run, but it's on the R&D as well. I've set everything to myself to reduced, left everything on the AI default. I'm not too sure if the bug is still in, where if you're on reduced, you can't claim or anything like that. If that actually means that it's all increased and you're getting extra money, but we'll see what happens whenever we come to the first race. So just going through broadcasting, simulation settings, damage, all of that sort of stuff, kind of keeping it a bit easy, not easy, but how would you say it? You would probably say it as in acceptable. It's playable, basically.
First things first.
I did also put it out 50% races and short qualities, so and it's also 80% AI if you've seen that as well. So that's what I'll be running throughout the career mode. Just changing my character now. It's the same character I've been using for years. You'll see me going through this quite quickly because I've done this a few times before. If you haven't heard from my accent already, you'll probably see it there. I am indeed a nurse, so I'll be running and be repping my country as best I can in this team. I couldn't use my surname on this. I did just opt to use my middle name, mainly because I could then get them to say Alexander, and the name was on there. So it's a cheesy way to do it, but yeah. Just going through this driver number 15 as well. Had that number. I've been using that driver number for a good year or so. It's following the number where that Eddie Irvine used whenever he was in Ferrari back in 2002, I believe. Can't remember, but yeah, I've been running that ever since. I did want to have a little storyline on this team as well. We are part of a Red Bull family, not Red Bull's third team, but we are sponsored by them, so that's why I'm going for the Verstappen.com Red Bull helmet there. And you'll see me going through a few suit choices. Now this took a long time, so I've actually cut it. After checking out this suit, I thought I would go with this suit because the actual style of the suit seemed to look pretty cool, but the way the colours worked didn't really end up working for me in the end. I tried to turn up different ways to fiddle them around. As you can see, I tried to go with pink as well, but definitely not. Went for black, tried to put there, but I don't know. The colours didn't really work for me in that suit. As well as I wanted them to. Would have been a backup suit if I couldn't find anything else. See, I just resorted to red and black and white. But you can see here, going across, you saw the other suit there. Try probably the darker purple colour as well on this one as a base. Again, replacing the blacks. Sorry. on the suit, but at the end of it, I went for the normal beta suit, I believe, and you'll see that in a second here. I went back to the beta suit and just changed the black to the dark purple that we went to before, as the base color. Swapped it around for where the black was, and I thought that looked really quite good, as part of our team. So we decided to keep that as the suit. The gloves as well, did the Verstappen.com Red Bull Racing one, because again, to fit with the storyline, we're a Red Bull Racing Team, we're sponsored by Red Bull, so go through podium wins as well. I quite like that one as well. I thought it was quite funny, so I thought I would choose that one. Matches up what our season's going to be like, pretty much. And some other boring medial stuff, and then we get into what the actual team will be. Obviously, CRYPTIC Racing Team, as standard, it's always going to be that, and brings us back to what I was doing before. Whenever I did stream before, CRYPTIC Racing was always the team that I went for. Choosing our sponsor here. Now, I was really torn between this one. You can see me flicking through, seeing which one was the best. I did initially go for Seren, I think, because they had quite a high gold bonus, but they also had like a very high weekly income as well. One of the highest actually, compared to goal bonus. So I think I can't remember if I did. Obviously this is a voiceover, so I am recording this post stream. I can see I'm going to look on the move bonus, but there you go. I think I went for Saren at that point. Obviously, no question here, we just went straight for Red Bull powertrains because we could. Now, teammates, we were going to go for Liam Lawson, but we didn't have the money because we were with Saren, so you can see I just changed it to Xenon Dynamics so we could afford Liam Lawson and bring him in as from the junior program, because he saw we could see what he did in real life. Fantastic driver, so I thought I would try and nab him up. Now, onto the car livery. Now, the actual colours on the stream were like very much made stronger. I don't know why. I'll have to change that for the stream itself. But I'm not too sure why it was so. The colours were so vibrant, and they weren't as vibrant in the game. So we did choose this livery in the end, because again it looked really cool. I just liked it. I just liked the look of the livery. They changed it to red and black. Again, the red isn't that vibrant in the game, so don't you worry. So went for red and black. Try to mess around with the purple as well to kind of match the kind of Red Bull type theme going on. Messed around with a few options to see what looked good and what didn't, basically. Went through this for quite a while, so I think I ended up skipping through this part, and I will just show you eventually what I came up with. I think I swapped the blue and the black around as well, so I did. So yeah, there you go. Swapped the black and the blue around. Definitely looks a lot nicer. It looks a lot sleeker. It looks very mean and very unique looking car. So very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. And yeah, that's the car, the team, and I think at that point I was ready. I was just to go ahead to the badge. Sorry, I'll skip past this part because the badge was a bit of a pain in the arse. Team colours, it's very difficult. Obviously, whenever you've got a team that is base colour is red, it's very difficult to find a unique red because there's the two other teams that hold the red colour, but try to keep it as unique as possible. Change the blue and the purple around again here to kind of make sense a little bit more whenever we look at overalls and stuff. But that is the team, that is the badge. It looks like a kind of like a C. I kind of tried to do that on purpose, but yeah, go back onto this because I tried to how to make the red parts a bit darker there. But yeah, kind of looks like a C for CRYPTIC Racing, and obviously a little backplate on that as well, so whenever it goes onto the car it is vibrant. But yeah, just messing around with the badge to see if anything else could make it look a little bit more cool, but kind of just left it the way it was. But yeah, that is our team, CRYPTIC Racing. Fantastic. It's always nice coming back to the team, so it is. haven't been sim racing in a while, so definitely is a good way to get back into it. So it is. Skipping through now, we're going to see Natalie Pinkham in a minute, so let's have a look and see what goes on. I think I rushed through these questions as well, but let's let her talk.
New team. Welcome and great to have you with us as we move far away from the paddock to the headquarters of the newest outfit on the Formula One grid. We've been granted exclusive access with an interview not just with the team owner or the star driver, but both. Because for the first time in modern F1 history, the team owner is behind the wheel themselves. Now is a great time to bring a new team into the sport, particularly off the back of such compelling competition last year. 2022 saw huge regulation changes, and it was Red Bull who came out on top in the development race. But that was last year. This year could be a very different story. Let me tell you, this facility is an absolute hive of activity, and there is a palpable sense of excitement around the car they've built. Quietly, they truly believe they can challenge at the top, and they've had the time now to craft a hugely competitive race car. But theory is one thing, and taking on the brightest lights in motorsport is quite another. So how does the owner of F1's 11th team feel as they prepare to be thrust into the limelight of the F1 circus? New driver lineups, Qatar returns, Las Vegas debuts, and the engineering race continues to push the sport and the drivers to new heights. What are they aiming for? Most excited about? Most nervous for? Well, soon we will meet them to find out. But first, let's take a look at the brand new car.
Here we go. That is our car. I do like this new way of revealing the car. Similar to how they revealed Connor Sport and the Breaking Point 2, the way they revealed that car through the whole spiel. I like the way they've revealed the car in this one as well. So I think these questions here, kind of run through them. Basic same questions everyone's done before.
It's been a long time since we've seen a team owner
to be quite honest,
their own car.
it wasn't really difficult to go through the questions. I think I went for the spot ones are here. Just they don't really do much. I knew it previously that they do in the games. This one here I kind of related to real life. I think I went for the left option. And these options to choose for the car, I think we went for the upper, the upper one,
now, there's no getting away from the fact that your competitors have a huge
right one, I believe, to improve our aero options. We chose the chassis question on this one, I think, with the incredibly light one, so the one on the right again.
Has the edge?
To kind of boost our chassis option, and I think the last one we chose the powertrain department because we had to pick up the Red Bull powertrains, otherwise they would stop dealing with us. So ran through the questions there. I think obviously next steps was to go through the career side of things and obviously apply some upgrades on the car, see what we could get on before Bahrain. Put some facility upgrades on if we could afford them, have a wee look and see where we stood on everything. So in the screen now you'll see me just flick through some of the tabs now to have a wee look. Powertrain spec 1 on 6 upgrades on the powertrain 2 on the aero 1 on the chassis. It's alright, it's an alright baseline that we got handed, so I was pretty happy with that. Activities wise, I wanted to get straight into helping Liam Lawson get his pace up and improve him as a driver. Aero and chassis focus as well was imperative because powertrain was the highest department so far. I wanted to focus on a bit of aero and chassis to get them moved up as well. Going through the messages, all boring messages as well. Don't know why, it's just kind of stuck on here. You can see as well we have like 2.3 million we had. I'm not too sure how we had so much money, but was going to forget. We have 1,000 resource points, so we're going to put them to use straight away. Try and see if there's any upgrades we could get on before Bahrain. Now, I flicked through a number of the departments here to see what was available, and there wasn't ones that we could pick up. Most would only go up on go on until Jeddah. Apart from that engine upgrade. Now, thinking back on it now, should have gone for the upgrade that would have been on by Jeddah and not put all my eggs into Bahrain. But I think at that point I kind of got televisioned and wanted to increase the speed the best we can. Durability there, that was freebie anyway, so might as well have whacked that on. You can see the money that I've got, I went to spending that to improve the quality control. I think I did the quality control on the aerodynamics and the chassis as well, both to get them basically up to spec 1. So we can unlock more upgrades straight out the bat as we go through this season. Looking at the driver packs as well, kind of a bit annoyed that I didn't go for any of them. You can see we're right in the midfield in terms of performance as well, which is mad. But go on to categories, and sponsors are going to add in that sponsor onto our car to make it look less bare. It looked decent anyways without them, but I thought I should add the sponsor on to see it. You might as well. You've got that at the moment. Sponsor on the rear wing, make that black because it was on the red, so black on red. I always like that, the way that looks. Wasn't really happy with the way that looked already, so I thought I'd just slap on a couple extra stickers as well. Add one on top of the airbox and the inlet as well. Just to make it a bit more busy. Obviously, we'll get it more busy once we get more sponsors on the car as well. But I was happy with that. I was happy with the way the car looked, so I left it at that until the first race. Having a wee flick through as well, and advancing my time, just so we can get everything moving forward. Now, obviously, the upgrades for the facilities, they always come in. There's not a stage where they don't.
I've been informed that a department has just completed another facility
onto
upgrade.
a personnel
I've
department.
sent you a message with the details.
Again, straight into
You
pace.
handled that well.
We are
Thank
going
you.
to make Liam Lawson as pacey as possible whenever we first go into the season. Getting into the weekly resources. Now, the weekly resources is 120. That tells me that the settings for the reduced acclaim and all is working, but we won't know until the first race. As we advance now, you can see
We had a major
really
issue on
upsetting.
the production line earlier this
The
week,
upgrade
so the entire
failed.
development package for the
Now,
weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will
I
need
think
to
that'll be my
ordered from the
bad, because
R&D
we
screen.
did do the aero and chassis focus department, which then brought down the team's morale even more. On top of a 40% failure chance, we had lower morale like a couple days before that upgrade was due to go on. So kind of annoyed by that, but we move. We'll get them on. We'll get it on. I think we get it on for Jeddah. I can't remember. Get some of the weight distribution as well. Get some of that on. And the weight reduction. I want to get some stuff on for Australia. Not going to be able to get anything in time for Jeddah anyway, so might as well leave it at that. But yes, that is the team, that is the car, that is everything for us, and looking forward to starting this career mode. I'll see you soon.